that should be pulled on and then turn that back off. So that'll just mess with our airspeed and vertical speed indicator. Just in case we don't get readings from the outside, we have an alternate backup one just in case it were to fail. So that seems to be working, but we'll leave that off. Circuit breakers, we'll check one more time. Those should be all in as you're running your hand over, so those all look good there. Master switch, or I guess avionics should be off, so that is all off there. Avionics should be off except for the beacon, which is on, and then we'll turn on the...
You can reach the rudders right on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And then navigation panel lights, as required. It's not nighttime, so we won't turn those on. And then fuel selector should be on both, which it is. There's a left and a right, because you want to just get fuel from one side of the wing, but we want to have it from both, so it's equal on both sides. And then prime as required, and then lock. So usually we don't have to do that unless it's like very hot or very cold. It's right in the middle today. Carburetor heat should be verified off. So that is going to be right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like hidden under this panel. So on would be pulled out, but we want it off, so that is going to be in.
Okay.
Throttle is going to be open 1/8 of an inch, so all the way out is going to be none, and then just 1/8 of an inch in. Mixture, we're going to put it to rich, so all the way out where there's no fuel going to the engine is pulled all the way out. Full rich mixture where there's a lot of fuel going to the engine is going to be pushed all the way in. So you just push the button and push it in.
Okay.
Brakes you want to apply, so when we start the plane it doesn't lurch forward out of into somebody.
The brakes is on the top.
Yep. So on the bottom is just to control the rudders, but the top part is the brakes to actually stop the plane. So we'll apply those, and then we'll start the propeller. But before we start the propeller, we're going to yell as loud as we can, clear prop, to make sure everyone in the vicinity of us knows that we're about to start the plane, and so they don't walk in front of us.
Outside the window.
Yep, so I'm just going to close my door so it doesn't slam shut. But out that window, we're going to yell clear prop as loud as we can, and then we'll start the engine. Nice and forward. Clear prop! Sometimes it takes a few tries to get it started. So we'll see if this tries on the first try. Sometimes these old planes, it takes a couple tries. Try one more time. We'll give it a second. Just kind of put some fuel in there.
Yeah, engine's probably cold.
Yeah, I don't think it's run today. Just kind of give it a second. Breathing looks good. Try one more time.